Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Nylan from SurrenderedStrength.com. And as I continue journeying through life and through my surrender to God and to this world, I'm just learning so much first and foremost. But some of the things that I'm learning, it's kind of like seeing the light, or in enlightenment, if you will. I don't fully understand what enlightenment means for the I don't know, I think it's Buddha, whoever, but it's kind of like seeing the light. This is kind of the light bulb moments, and so as I continue to journey down this journey of surrender, I'm constantly trying to boil everything down, just simplify, and simplifying my choices, and really figuring out why I'm choosing to do some of the things I'm choosing to do. And at the end of the day, it the choices that we make, it really boils down to either love or fear. And the marketing people that put commercials out, they know this, and so they're either trying to get us to love something, or they're trying to get us to fear something. And whether it's, maybe they're trying to get us to love food, so they put the sizzling, or make it sound refreshing, or maybe they're making us, not maybe, or they try and make us feel as if we're missing out on something. So we have this fear of, like, oh, well, there's a new product coming out, so I need to get the new product, because otherwise I'm missing out. And you're probably not missing out on much, but that's exactly how we make our choices. But when we really boil it down, it's either we're doing things out of love, or we're doing things out of fear. And if we take that and really implement that idea into our everyday life and our everyday choices, we can really start to see the real reason, the real why behind the choices that we make. Whether it's that we eat something, or eat more than we're supposed to, or whether it's we work out or not, whether you are in a pandemic and you go out and buy a gun for the first time, you either are fearing something, or you're loving something, or a combination of both. And with the pandemic going on right now, if it's still a pandemic, I don't know anymore. But with all the political turmoil and the COVID-19 stuff, there's a lot of fear of what's coming next, what's going to happen. And I think a lot of people are making decisions based off of that. But we need to really start focusing on loving, and making the choices to do the things that we're doing out of love. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be prepared, and you shouldn't protect your family, that you shouldn't, maybe you do have a gun. That's okay. It's okay to be aware and prepared, but we don't need to live in fear. We don't need to walk around constantly fearing someone's going to hurt us, or something's against us, because the truth of the matter is that God is for us. And when we start making choices out of love, maybe it starts at home. You're going to start just taking a little bit more time to be with your family, with your kids, your wife, or you're going to start loving yourself more in that you're going to start eating a little bit healthier. You're not going to change your life completely. I mean, you can, but how long is that going to last? Maybe you love yourself a little bit more today and you decide that, I'm going to eat a little bit healthier, or I'm going to work out and I'm going to be a little bit more consistent, or I'm going to do a little bit more today. And that's what I want to really encourage you guys to do, is start doing things out of love. Whether it's your love in yourself, so you can be more available to surrender your life to others, to love others, or you're actually loving yourself. And at the end of the day, when we are living out of the choices of love, we are honoring God. So I encourage you to really just take a step back and think about, why you're doing what you're doing. Is it out of love or is it out of fear? And how much more it could be beneficial to you and the people around you when you start doing things out of love. God's strength.